So I'm guessing you've clicked this video to check out the newest VST plugins, freebies and deals, and I'm not going to disappoint you. First up, we've got the new Labs offering, which is called Hyperpop Synths. This is a free library in their free Labs player. Don't confuse this with the Labs Plus subscription. This is separate to that. This is the free Labs player, separate from the subscription. So this is all free still without subscription. Drop a comment below to tell me how much you love subscriptions. Traditional orchestral sounds twisted into the future using granular synthesis. So here it is inside of the Labs player. Here are all of the presets right here. Click load to load them, obviously. If you want to get back to the main page and the typical Labs page, it took me a second to find it, to be fair. Like, I was clicking all sorts of things, but all you have to do is click this Labs button here, I suppose it's called. And then you have like release, reverb, delay, and attack toggles here. This is the Dion preset. Something that's a little annoying is every time you close this or move to another window, it takes you back to this page here, and you have to click into it and everything, or click here again. Only a small little annoyance, but annoying nevertheless. So over at Sonuscore, they have their summer sale up to 70% off right now. So this sale will end in 6 days or so. It'll be more like 3 days by the time this video comes out. So this offer is ending very soon. You have 50% off your orchestra family, which is awesome. I have the complete free myself. Particularly love Horns of Hell and the Strings of Winter. As you all know, the orchestra elements is now free as well, which is a nice intro into the Sonuscore kind of ecosystem. So many great sounds in there for free now, and also time textures is 20% off as well, which is pretty awesome. I've showed that on the channel before as well. If you want to check out any of these Sonuscore deals, I'll leave them in the description below with everything else. Okay, so over at Audio Thing, they are giving the Moon Echo away for free. This is a moon bounce simulator, they're calling it. The Moon Echo is a free to down delay based on a communications technique that uses our closest cosmic neighbor, the moon, as a reflector for radio waves. This results in some rather crunchy and lively echoes modulated by the movement of Earth and the moon. So this will look like inside of your DAW. Very quirky interface, actually quite like the look of this interface. Got a randomizer button here as well as presets. So this is the sample before. And after. Really love that. It's so interesting to work with. I love this ping moon dial as well. But yeah, I reckon you can get some really great ambiences out of there, some really unusual sounds as well. Okay, so up next you might have seen that we released our brand new Vital preset pack called Redemption. Okay, so what is Redemption? Redemption is a preset pack that offers a curated selection of Vital presets, perfect for crafting sounds that are dark, atmospheric, or carry a sense of foreboding. This preset pack comes with 73 presets and 10 MIDIs. And Redemption will come with a light version, kind of like a try before you buy version to hear some of the sounds. You get 12 sounds in the light version. We've named them all as well, so you can filter them by the style, so bass, and we've got some experiment ones, keys, leads, pad, and some S effects in there as well. So this preset's called Reg Brass. This one's called Mellotron. Never Forget. So whether you want all of these 73 presets or you want to try before you buy and get the free 12 presets, I'll list it in the description below with everything else. Big shout out to everybody that supports the channel. So I don't normally cover like drama and beef and all that kind of stuff in the music kind of realm, and keep myself to myself in that respect. For this Venus Theory and output discussion kind of resonated with me a little bit because I've been in the same situations as Venus, or Cameron, finds himself in this Twitter thread. So he's recently spoke out about output and how they use influencers or YouTubers to push their garbage, as he puts it. I don't think the actual beef is that the product is bad to begin with. I think the whole point was that output was trying to get him to make a video that's being curated by them, essentially. They kind of left him with like 5% creative input on the whole process. So as you can see right here on the screen, they put like massive deadlines, drafts versions in there that tell you what to say, what you can't say, and you just end up being this kind of like robot for any company on your channel. So as you can see here, due within 48 hours, and you get an NFR for 1 year free as well. So the NFR was one of the big problems with Venus Theory as well. He hated the fact that was going to give him an NFR that expired, essentially. NFR meaning not for resale. So he'll get an account essentially for a year, but then after the year, his account would run out and expire. His qualms was that they should give it him forever if they're going to work together, which makes sense, just in case he feels inspired later on down the line to make further videos with it, and it saves him reaching out to them for another NFR. He goes on to say, you sell digital products, it costs you nothing just to give the creator, and then mentions the NFR problem and the fact that they want a draft version. Me personally, when I do sponsorships, I don't do draft versions because I don't want them to say change this and change that. I want it to be like really uniquely mine. The more control the company has, the less authentic it is by you, and it gets worse and worse in this situation here. As you can see here, there's do's and don'ts, which is a bit, I think alcohol you can understand, and nudity obviously, but yeah, they really get into like the nitty-gritty of do's and don'ts, and when you read all of this, you just become less inspired to even work with them or with the product or the VST or whatever it might be. I've had situations in the past as well where I really liked the look of a product a company was sending over, but then they throw all of these terms on top of it, and you just can't be bothered. You're here to showcase yourself, showcase your creativity, showcase the plugin, but when it comes with all these terms and conditions, it puts you right off, to be fair. So it goes on for request to reshoot, 2 rounds of edits, gets even worse, talking points, things to say, high quality, arcade has the highest quality, blah 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 blah. With all of these demands, they're essentially giving you 99% of things to say, do, not to say, and you're just literally staring at your camera essentially, and then just regurgitating everything you've been told to say, and that's not what you're subscribers want, and that's not what them as a company should want either. They should want everybody to have their own unique twist on their products. More do's and don'ts. Don't call arcade output. Do not use words like patches, cheat codes, sample packs, banks. Must-haves, like I'm getting exhausted and I'm not even involved in this sponsorship. And Venus Theory goes on. This thread is a pretty epic thread if you check it out over at X, formerly known as Twitter. Next up over at Native Instruments, they have the new Alicia's electric keys. The original Alicia keys contact library released April 1st, 2010, a whopping 14 years ago, which is pretty crazy and makes me feel really old because I've had it a majority of that time. With this library, you get the signature piano tones, the sound of Alicia Keys' personal electric grand piano, recorded with the utmost attention to detail and brought to life with a powerful sound design engine. I was surprised that this didn't have an intro price. Normally they do intro prices over there at Native Instruments, but maybe not because it's a collab this time around. It's £129 for this library. So here it is inside of Contact. You have the main screen here with some parameters down the bottom, preset screen with different categories like style, character, type, and then you have the effects screen over here where you have effects that you might find in the guitar rig normally. That's pretty cool. And this comes with its own preset screen here as well. Here's the individual instrument parameters in the instrument page. Here's what it sounds like. That was the Neo Grand preset. Check out some others. Particles. I'm a sucker for granular / particles. Okay, so it's time for a drinks break, and in my last video I said to you guys, if you comment Toasty in the comment section below, I'll give you a shout out in my next video. Well, this is that next video, and here are the people that commented. If you would like a shout out in my next video, all you have to do right now is like this video, and in the comment section below, just comment lazy and I give you a shout out in my next video. But please bear in mind, it is the first 20 people that do get a shout out. Other drinks are available. Okay, so next up over at Westwood Instruments, they have the new Roots library, which is called Drifting Winds. 5 solo woodwinds beautifully woven into a melodic cluster of sound. These are Contact libraries that do work in the free Contact player, I believe. There we go, Contact 7 player. This is what it looks like inside of your DAW. Comes with a few different presets here. What does Flare do? Maybe I have this in this hand. Shimmer synth. Try a different scale. I like that one, sounds really dark. Also, you have Stardust 201 Tape Echo by Cherry Audio, just for £7.50 at the moment. And this might be a good gateway plugin if you do want to get the free plugin of the month as well, which is either Frostbite 2 or the new fangled audio equivalent. So £7.50 will get you that, as well as one of these bad boys as well. If you find anything cheaper, then by all means go for it. Over at Plugin-O-Mat, they are giving away the Delay by StarCraft for free. Don't know if this is limited time or not. I hope not. But this is a delay effect. Obviously, I've not downloaded it yet myself, but if you do download it or you already have it, let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. So recently, I've been checking out the weird and wonderful world of VST plugins, some unique ones and some really freaky ones. If you do want to check out any of those, it'll be this video right here. I've been Dixon. Be safe, be productive, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.